Exactly 460 days before Kenyans go to the polls, Kenya's international partners have weighed in on preparations for the general election and IEBC's fate. The 11 diplomats, in a statement, called for dialogue on the future of IEBC's leadership and urged the country's political leaders to follow the constitution. A statement that seemed to respond to calls by opposition chiefs to their supporters to occupy IEBC offices countrywide to force the commissioners out of office, and the government's hardline stance against the opposition's demands. CORD has threatened to boycott next year's general election if it will be presided over by Isaac Hassan and his team.
The Jubilee administration is importing equipment to manage what they call riots, but which is basically civil expression of our displeasure with a body that is discredited. They are doing this well aware that they cannot win the 2017 elections, and they want to use might to rig that election.
The diplomats were urging politicians and the general citizenry to build trust in the country's democratic system, rooted for increased resources to IEBC and the judiciary to enable the two institutions prepare adequately to conduct free, fair and transparent polls and handle any electoral disputes that may arise. The envoys also called on IEBC and the National Registration Bureau to ensure all eligible Kenyans are facilitated to access and acquire national identity cards and be registered as voters to participate in next year's polls. CORD claims the issuance of IDs and voter registration was skewed in Jubilee's favor to entrench the tyranny of numbers.
IEBC must go home, and in 2017 we will not hold any elections until we have a new team, a negotiated team that will carry the dream of Kenyans to the next level.
The Kenya Conference of Catholic Bishops and the National Council of Churches of Kenya (NCCK) are calling for a national consultative forum to take stock of IEBC's readiness to conduct next year's polls and agree on ways of improving areas of weakness in the electoral body. Other than IEBC, the churches also want the capacities of the Supreme Court, the Director of Public Prosecutions, the National Police Service and the National Cohesion and Integration Commission strengthened to ensure that the 2017 polls are peaceful, free, fair and credible. IEBC commissioners are scheduled to address a news conference tomorrow to respond to credibility issues raised against them. Francis Gachuri, Citizen Business Center.